And we're live. Everyone, welcome to this evening's presentation. My name is Wesley Ferreira.
And I am Jackson Williams. We are Jâca. We are super excited to bring you this interactive and innovative program tonight. It's going to be an adventure. It's going to be a lot of fun. We know we're all at home right now, and we wish we were there at the State Theater with you guys. We've seen the theater. It looks absolutely beautiful. But we think we're going to bring you the next best thing tonight. So we met some of you yesterday at the kind of testing live stream meet and greet, but I see that there's a lot more viewers today, so I just wanted to reintroduce what we talked about yesterday just a little briefly. So first of all, the format of the concert is going to be pretty innovative, something you may not have quite done before. So we actually performed the concert 2 days ago, live, with you in mind, right here. And we have a really awesome concert to play for you. And in addition to that, we have live interactive segments between each of those little live performed concerts things. And what we'll be doing is we'll be either interacting with you through the chat. You'll see here we have a lot of our merch here that we'll be doing giveaways of, and we'll talk a lot more about that. And we'll also be doing a little bit of playing for you as well, some more kind of fun, relaxed kind of playing. It's going to be fun. And you will even have a chance to influence what we play directly from the home, which I think is going to be one of my favorite parts about it. So get ready for that sort of format. And then the other important thing is, I guess we'll start our giveaway right away. We have a lot of things to give away. So let me just kind of outline what we're giving away, and we'll start our very first giveaway. So here at our merch table, we have a lot of things. We'll tell you about them as we go, but the first thing we're going to be giving away, or at least that we're going to be talking about, are these awesome shirts. These are designer T-shirts made by the wonderful designer Dalia Moya. And these are our Jâca designs here. We have a guitar, and then we have a clarinet, and they're kind of this sort of blueprint look. And then we're also going to be giving away our albums. So right now, we have a Jackson Williams album and a Wesley Ferreira album. We don't have a Jâca album yet, but we are going to be recording one soon. And in fact, we would love your help helping us know what needs to be on the album. So our first giveaway, we're going to select 2 people at random, and all you have to do to be able to kind of win this giveaway is you need to send us an email with some feedback. That's all we want. And if you do that, we'll select anybody who sent us feedback to our email, 2 people out of that, and you can take your pick. You can ask for a shirt, you can ask for one of these albums. Now, we do only have the limited stock, so it's kind of first come, first served. So if you're selected as a winner, get back to us fast, and we'll tell us what you want, and if it hasn't been claimed yet, we'll give it to you. So we have guitar shirt, clarinet shirt, or one of 2 albums. And we have a grand prize we're going to give away for something else later, but we'll save that. So here's what we'd like for our feedback. So just kind of keep this in mind as you're watching the concert. First, we'd love to know what you think of this live stream element and how it's going for you. It's new for you. It's also new for us. And we don't know when it's going away anytime soon, so we'd like to know and be able to do a good job of this in the future, too. So let us know what you liked. Let us know what you didn't like. Don't be shy. And the biggest thing, let us know what you'd like to see on our album. So maybe pick your top 3 pieces that we played from the concert. Tell us what to include, because we have a lot of pieces and not so much space on an album. So remember that, and you'll see that I put in the chat, info@jaccamusic.com. That is our email. So that's the way to win some of our swag right away. It's the first challenge.
Yeah, and we were referencing the chat there. All you have to do is sign into YouTube, and you'll be able to begin chatting with us. But we're not opposed to having you send us emails throughout the concert and interacting that way. And now, without further ado, we present our concert. It's presented by the Tehama Concert Series. Enjoy. Yeah, nice. Oh, it's getting delayed, so we're seeing what it looks like. What?
Welcome to the Tehama Concert Series 2021 season. I'm David, and I'm here with Kathy tonight. We are going to introduce our very first concert of the season. Before we do our introductions, I want to discuss what has been going on and how the concert season will be looking this year. Due to our COVID restrictions and all the changes that have happened, we're not going to be able to give you a live performance tonight, but instead we're going to do a new format for you so that we can enjoy the season. Tonight we'll be doing a virtual concert with Jâca, and we hope that you enjoy it very much. Before going on tonight, I want to talk about the rest of the season. Our next concert had been planned for November, and that was going to be what was originally our spring concert with the North State Symphony, but this year, because of scheduling, they were planning on having it in November. And then once again, schedules changed, and they are hoping to be able to do that performance in June as a live performance so everyone can enjoy it here at the State Theater. The winter concert is still planned for December. As you know, that is the concert that usually happens just shortly before Christmas. And if possible, it will be held as a live concert, but the way plans are going, it may be a virtual concert similar to what we are experiencing tonight. Before we go further, I'd like to thank our members, our sponsors, our patrons, and also the State Theater for all that they do to support us. Without all of their support, we would not be able to hold our concert series. So a virtual applause for them. And to introduce Jâca tonight, Kathy will be speaking with you.
Good evening. We are so excited to be able to present to you Jâca. Jâca is a classical guitarist and clarinetist who have worked so hard to put this concert together for you. We are so excited to bring them to you. They are presenting a live concert intermixed with live interaction with our audience, so stay tuned when they take a break. There will be fun and excitement to be had by all. Without further ado, we welcome Jâca.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live stream concert, coming at you live from CSU. We're very grateful to them for helping us broadcast this. My name is Jackson Williams.
And I'm Wesley Ferreira.
And we
Our Jâca.
We're really excited to be playing for you today. A little unusual, obviously, given the circumstances, a live stream concert. And for many of you, this might be your first live stream concert. So we'll just tell you a little bit about ourselves, and then we'll jump right into the music. So we are Jâca, and we're kind of an unusual pairing, guitar and clarinet. And these two instruments do a lot of different styles as well. The guitar can be a classical instrument, a jazz instrument, flamenco, rock, whatever, and clarinet as well. There's jazz, klezmer, classical. And we have influences ourselves in many of those styles. We live multicultural lives, and that's a big part of what we do in our music. We love to highlight multiculturalism in music and in the world, and we also really love to play music that we kind of consider beyond genre. A lot of people classify us as classical mixed with world, mixed with folk, but we really like to think of ourselves as beyond genre. We'll let you decide for yourselves. So this next three set of pieces we're going to play are from Appalachia. They're Appalachian folk songs. You might recognize some of the melodies and some of the rhythms. It's a lot of the roots of bluegrass music. So we have Barbara Allen, then the House Carpenter, and then Cindy. Barbara Allen is just such a beautiful melody, really singing quiet, contemplative. The House Carpenter really drives, and then Cindy brings it all home with a good old-fashioned hoedown, nice party. So if you guys are at home watching this, grab your loved one, get up from the couch, do some square dancing, some yeehaws, whatever you want.
Yeah, maybe grab your dogs, grab your cats, and
Grab
have a
whatever.
good time dancing.
So please enjoy the Mountain Songs. These are arranged by Robert Beezer. Yeehaw.
Yeah! I hope you enjoyed that piece. It's one of our favorites. It's usually one of our audience favorites as well.
It's the first time we got to listen to it, as while we're sitting here watching it live.
Yeah, we asked, in the footage that we filmed 2 nights ago, we asked you to dance. Feel free to get up and dance. You didn't see us, but we were dancing all around this table.
We square danced.
Square danced. How many of you were dancing out there? Hands up? Wow.
We were imagining it. We were imagining it.
Speaking of imagining, we were laughing the other day because as we were filming, we were thinking, this is one of these things that you do as a performer to make yourself feel less anxious. But we were imagining all of you watching us in your underwear. And of course, being home, you could do it.
Yes. All right, well, we're going to move on now. We're going to get into our next segment, our giveaway. Our next giveaway. This is our big giveaway, and it's some really fun stuff, honestly. So this kind of gets into why we have this table. I promise you we're not running a little store on the side here, like selling food, a food stand. But we are actually, this is a lot of our merch, and we have a special kind of merch, which you can check out on our website, and we'll tell you more about later. But we'll save it for later so we don't just drone on here, because we know you're here for music too. So we basically collect some items from all of our travels when we tour around the world. This is, for example, some artisan jam from the Azores. This right here is Blues Hog Tennessee Red Barbecue Sauce.
Yeah, and here's one of my favorites. This is Marionberry chocolate-coated hazelnuts from Oregon. This Marionberry is specific to Oregon.
This is one of our hottest items here. This is our Jâca coffee. We didn't make it, though. But we went to Ecuador to perform, and we worked with a festival in Ecuador as well. And we were able to connect with a local coffee roaster there, and we were able to package this coffee up and offer it over here. It's like straight from the source in Ecuador.
And then we also have, from Wyoming, some beef sticks, organic beef sticks from a local farm. Jackson, how can they win this?
So, this is, I think, one of my favorite parts, most fun giveaways. And it's basically a treasure hunt. So you can kind of throw back to when you were kids here, going on a treasure hunt, looking for some treasure. So I know that we mispronounced Tehama earlier. I'm sure you guys are used to that, but we're very used to people mispronouncing our name as well. It's Jâca. And it's hard to say. We tried to make it a little easier with that cool accent symbol over the A, but actually ended up making it harder. So what have we heard of our name? We've heard Jâca.
Jâca.
Jâca. Haka. Haka just sounds so harsh to me. I don't like it.
We err on the side of the soft.
My personal favorite is Jâca. And then we've heard a number of other things. But the official pronunciation is Jâca. So if you say Jâca, I promise I will say Tehama, as long as I remember. What we decided is to really drive that point home. In our website, we have painstakingly tried to get every single A to have that symbol over it, as hard as it is to discover on keyboards, you can imagine. Well, we strategically took one of those accented A's out of our website. So, if you want to comb through our website, either during breaks in the performances or after the concert if nobody finds it, here is the giveaway. The first person who can find the word Jâca without the letter A, without the symbol over the letter A, will win our gift basket of cultural items from around the world. Now, how do you get to be first? Well, you can type it in the chat. We're very looking at the chat. And you can also email us, because we're also seeing our emails. So the first person we hear from who can find Jâca without the accent, just tell us where it is. So you can copy and paste the link if you're able to do that, or just tell us what page it's on. But if you find it, whether it's during or after the concert, you're winning our grand prize. So that's the next giveaway.
And while you're on our website, feel free to sign up to our newsletter. We post this newsletter twice a year, so not very much, but if you'd like to stay in touch with us and find out what we're doing in the future, we would appreciate that. And then without further ado here,
Next segment.
We're going to start the next segment. So the next piece on the program is a piece that I think many of you will recognize. It is by Eric Satie. It's entitled Gymnopédie No. 1.
Hopefully you refilled your drink and you relax and enjoy this one.
right, this next piece is one of our favorites. It's entitled Douce Joy by Gus Vazur, and it's in the style of French hot jazz. And there are a lot of notes for the clarinet, but you'll hear that the guitar also has several solo parts and really intricate parts on the guitar.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I dare you to try to count how many notes are in this between clarinet and guitar.
Right.
And this is one of the few pieces that we do a lot of arrangements, which means we take things that were written for other instruments and put it for our duo because we're a pretty uncommon pairing of instruments. And this is like the one piece I think that we've arranged where guitar is actually the original instrument, and your instrument had to be arranged for something a little bit out of the ordinary.
Right, this piece is originally for guitar and the accordion. So I will take the part of the accordion, and of course my friend Jackson on the original guitar. So we hope you enjoy Douce Joy. Well. You know, isn't modern technology amazing? Like right now, here we are streaming this to you on YouTube, and
We're all sitting here in our homes. It's crazy.
that's right. You know, while you're on YouTube, we'd love it if you could hit that subscribe button, subscribe to our channel. We are always kind of putting out new music videos of our performances. So some of the pieces that you'll hear in the program tonight, we will have recorded as a, like a music video. And we're going to be,
Yeah, we
putting out
filmed quite a
some
few
soon.
music videos this week. So
That's right. We'll be
you want to
putting
see
out new
some
ones.
beautiful videos.
Yeah, like the kids say nowadays, they say, smash that subscribe button.
Exactly.
I referenced in the performance before playing Deuce Joy to count how many notes you think I played. This brings us to our next giveaway. What we'd like to do is this. Think back to that piece. Think back to the clarinet playing that piece, that hot jazz piece.
You can't really count the guitar notes because I wasn't really playing note for note. I was kind of more just looking at a chart and sort of improvising, so we won't count the guitars. We'll just do clarinet.
Today I spent some time counting. I went through and I counted every single note that I played. So I know how many notes that I played. What we are going to do is we're going to ask you to email us or put it in the chat how many notes you think the clarinet played in that last piece. And the two closest will win our next giveaway, which will be...
Yeah, it's one of these four things. So the way the giveaways are working is we sort of have a pot. And remember that the first giveaway we talked about was sending us feedback, and we will select two winners randomly. Now, this is sort of the second part of that giveaway, so you'll be in the same pot. Could be an album. If you like guitar, it could be my guitar album. If you like clarinet, Wesley's clarinet album. If you like shirts, it could be a guitar or a clarinet shirt. So once you're notified that you're a winner, you'll be able to take your pick, and if you're first come, you'll be first served.
We talked about earlier about our name. It's kind of a joke for us, right? So sometimes when we actually run on stage, we call it the Jâca jog. When we wear these jackets, we call them the Jâca jackets. And we'd like to do something with you right now that we're calling
Jam with Jâca.
Yeah.
So normally when we play a live concert, we really try to break down barriers with the audience and kind of get comfortable with you. And it's really hard to do when we can't even see you. But we found a way. We have found a way for you to interact with us. Normally we'd call somebody up on stage to literally play with us, some brave soul. So you can't play with us, but you can influence what we play. We're actually going to play something for you right now, right here, live. And we don't even know what we're going to play. We're going to improvise. That's why it's called a jam, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick some items out of our pockets, and you're going to choose what we basically do to our instruments to help us jam.
The inspiration
behind the jam. So I've got in this pocket a pen, good old-fashioned plastic pen, and some violin rosin. So this is a good one. Pen and violin rosin. These will go together as a pair.
I have in my pocket some chapstick.
And I guess we got to do something else. Here I've got a little sock. I use this to play guitar when I have short sleeves on. So a sock, chapstick, or a pen and violin rosin. We'll give you about 30 seconds to decide. We want you in the chat to tell us what do you want us to use as we jam so that you can jam with Jâca.
Why don't I monitor the chat, and what if you wanted to play a little bit?
Sounds great.
Yeah, okay.
I'll give you a little background music here while we're waiting. Maybe I'll play the Jeopardy theme song.
Yes. So here I am on the chat, and I'm monitoring our email.
We'll give you only about 30 seconds or so to vote on this, so we need to hear you in the chat. What do you want us to use? Again, the recap, we've got a sock, we've got chapstick, or we've got violin rosin and a pen.
All right.
And now enjoy some random music here.
I see some people entering the number of notes. 5,454 was one. Okay, we have someone, David and Kathleen Danke, said rosin and chapstick. Okay, so we have our, David says sock with clarinet. Oh, so now they're asking us to just interact with some of these parts. Like maybe I should put the chapstick on you.
Interesting.
While I'm playing the clarinet with my left hand. Okay, we have some sock. All right.
All right, well, let's pick the most interesting one out of what we saw here.
Okay.
Someone wants to play with the clarinet shirt.
Oh,
I don't know, let's see
geez.
how that would work.
Yeah.
You know, I'm intrigued by either the, let's see. We're getting a lot of chapstick. Should we just do chapstick?
We could do chapstick.
I'm here also seeing a lot of rosin. What do you think?
Okay. Why don't we do both? Maybe we can make them on the short side. What do you think? I can't hear you. What do you think? Maybe
Sure,
we'll
we'll do two very short jams for
Yeah.
you. We'll do one with the rosin and the pen and one with chapstick.
Okay. You want to do the rosin in the pen? How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
So rosin and the pen. Let's see. If I put the rosin and the pen together,
Yep.
then what I'll basically do is got violin rosin here, and I'm going to just rosin up the pen, and I'm going to try to play the guitar like a violin.
Oh, so you're not even going to play the guitar like the guitar. You're going to play the guitar like another
Well, what else am I
instrument.
going to do with the pen?
Okay.
I don't know.
So he's going to
Gotta
play
do
the
something
guitar
here.
like another instrument.
All right. But I feel like this is not fair. This is not fair. I have to do all these things. I gotta figure out what to do with a pen and violin rosin. You gotta be able to do something here. You know, I see you all the time cleaning out your clarinet. Don't you have something like kind of like yeah, you're taking it apart and stuff. Can you like stick something in there or take a piece off of it or something?
Yeah.
Can you play half a clarinet?
You can play half a clarinet.
Let's do that. Play half a clarinet. Oh yeah, that's what you're doing.
Okay, you know
All
what?
right.
I actually have a better idea, okay?
Here it is. We're playing with half a clarinet and a pen. So thank you, folks of Tehama, for creating this. You can
Mon-
feel
it's
responsible for this.
Frankenstein.
Yes. All right, so let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm liking this. All right, let's do it. This is fun too. There you go. How's some mood for you there?
That was
some
fun.
ambiance.
That was fun.
All right, do we have to use the chapstick
We
too?
did say the chapstick.
All right.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna put the clarinet back together. This is.
Real quick, we'll do something with the chapstick. Maybe something a little less ethereal. I see a comment from Michelle. Tarantino would be proud.
Yes.
We should try to get that in a movie, maybe. We could soundtrack a movie with a pen. And...
Okay, I have an idea for the chapstick.
Well, you always use chapstick to get your lips ready,
I
right?
do always use chapstick, but how the.
All right, I'm officially in tune. Show me what you got. It's got to be something with your lips, right? Okay. See how I can match this.
All right.
There you go. That's a fun one. Beatboxing. Why not?
That was the beatboxing clarinet.
And that, folks, is what it's like when Jâca gets together to jam. We'll just grab some things and see what sounds we can
Yeah,
make. And that's what
absolutely.
we made tonight.
Yeah,
Thanks for
absolutely.
helping us make those sounds.
So we're getting quite a lot of good engagement here, which is wonderful, both by email and through the chat.
I think what we should do is we'll tally up the numbers, and maybe we'll announce our two, if we haven't, the closest two, we can announce those, maybe even in the next segment. What do you think?
That's right. Let's kick it off now to our third segment. So this is back to us performing in the traditional way. This next piece is also a piece that I think many of you might recognize. It's by the famous Argentinian composer Astor Piazzolla. This is Libertango, followed by these set of Portuguese dances. We hope you enjoy. These next pieces are a set of 3 works from Portugal. My background is a Portuguese background. My parents are both from Portugal. And these next 3 pieces are pieces that we play quite often. The first is entitled Danças Portuguesas No. 1, so the first Portuguese dance by Carlos Paredes, a very famous Portuguese Fado guitarist. Fado being the national music of Portugal, the national song of Portugal. The next movement, we've put these in a set of 3, is entitled Balada, so it's a beautiful ballad, and this is a work that we've arranged for this instrumentation. And then the final movement, Trasgo, evokes the sounds of medieval Portugal in the north part of Portugal. And that third piece, the Trasgo, is actually one of the very first pieces written for us way back in 2012.
That's right when we started.
Yeah, pleasure to perform this for you today. right, thank you. Welcome back. We're so happy to see all the active chat that's happening. We've got a lot of people guessing the number of notes that I played way back in the French piece. So we even got someone guessing that it was like
525,000.
525,000. Absolutely incorrect.
Appreciate the vote of confidence.
Absolutely incorrect. But we have someone that's really close. Carrie
Reuter? Is it
Reuter?
Reuter?
Reuter, yeah. Carrie Reuter, who guessed 1,337, it looks like, and the number was 1,163. So you are the winner. So Carrie, if you wouldn't mind just emailing us, and you'll get your choice of any one of the CDs or any one of these shirts.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats to Carrie.
So Jackson, let's finally get to what's happening here on
We
this
kind of
table.
have a merch table out for you, and the sad thing is normally we meet you at the merch table, we chat with you,
After
we
the
get to
concert.
hang out. At least we're getting a chat going on here, but you're probably wondering, okay, what's the story? Why do you have all this weird merch? We've heard about it, we know where you acquired it. What's the purpose? What's the point? Well, you see we have traditional merch, and some of our traditional merch is these t-shirts, which are really cool. We also have really cool Jâca coffee mugs. These
Yeah.
were commissioned by a local artist.
Yep. So created by local artist. We are currently drinking the Jâca coffee from it. Yes, cheers.
So good. We also have traditional things like, stickers. But what we're really excited about, you see this red sticker on here. I'm sure you can read everything that's written on here. It says JSEP. And I'd really encourage you to go to our website to check out more about this, because this is something we're really proud of and we're really passionate about. So the JSEP stands for Jâca Cultural Exchange Program. So a huge part of our musical mission, as you've seen, is to mix genres together, to play multicultural music. We ourselves both live multicultural lives, and we are kind of culture addicts. We love getting deeply involved in the culture. We don't want to be, when we go to a place to perform, we really try to get to know the people, understand customs, and speak language, and just so many different things. We love it.
And so what we decided is to have music with meaning. So what we do is in any one of the locales that we play throughout the world or even within the United States, what we'll do is we'll take one cultural program, one cultural item that's unique to that location. So we talked about the jam, and these items, we have passion fruit and red land pepper jam from the Azores. We talked about the Marion berry from Oregon and the coffee. And so what we do then is 100% of the profits from the sale of any one of these items goes to the Jâca Cultural Exchange Program, which every year we select one arts organization in need, an arts organization that's doing good in the world but could use a little bit of help. And so for this year, we've partnered with that organization that we got to know in Ecuador.
Yeah.
So Ecuador not being a very prosperous country, they're doing their best, and they're running this fantastic music, essentially it's like a music festival or music camp where they're teaching music to all the local students in Loja, Ecuador.
So we're hoping to be able to get enough funds raised from the sales of all these products that not only do people get to learn about other cultures, because I don't think we mentioned this yet, but with each of these, we actually tell the story of kind of where these things came from too, because we're really interested in people learning. That's kind of what multiculturalism is about for us, is learning something about other cultures too. Yeah. And the money from that will go to benefit this underserved musical community, get them musical supplies, just kind of anything we can get them. So we're really excited about that. So if you're interested, learn more about it at our website under the JSEP page. There's a bunch of pages, a lot of things to explore over there, so it'll be super fun. And with that, speaking of culture, let me transition us into our final segment. This is, if you've stuck around this long in the concert, you're in for a treat, because this is a very fun section. Yes. So the first piece we're playing in there is a traditional dance from Spain, and that's my multicultural connection. No, I'm not Spanish, unfortunately, but I lived in Spain for quite a while. I met my wife in Spain, and we still spend time back and forth between the United States and Spain. So it's a very dear country to me, and the reason I went to Spain initially was on a Fulbright scholarship to study flamenco guitar and Spanish guitar. So while I was over there, I lived in Seville, and I became aware of a type of flamenco called sevillanas. Now sevillanas, if any of you know anything about flamenco or Spain, that's a traditional dance that kind of got adopted into the flamenco family, and it's a passionate dance. I actually met my wife learning how to dance sevillanas at the Feria of Seville.
Ooh la la.
Yes. And it comes in 4 different dances that are danced kind of one after another with a little break between. So you'll see we take a break between each of the dances, and they come all, when we do an instrumental one, we'll do it in different keys, and they have different sounds to them. Has a lot of fire and passion. And it's an arrangement from an old flamenco maestro of mine, Paco Cortez, that I arranged for guitar and for clarinet. So this might be, I don't want to make any bold claims here, but this might be the only time you'll hear a classical guitar and clarinet get together to play flamenco.
Mm-hmm. And then after the Sevillanas, we will have the final piece of the program, and this is a really special one for us.
Yes.
So, of course, way back in March and in April, it seemed like the world stopped. And truthfully, I think everyone was really scared. We were all in our homes, and for musicians, right away, everything got canceled. We were, in fact, 3 days away from a tour in Florida when we got the notification that all of the concerts that we had were canceled. And of course, we were trying to speak to the airlines and figure out how we might be able to get some of that funding back. So we had, of course, like everyone out there, a long period where we didn't know what the future would hold. And especially for musicians and for us, that was it was difficult. So what we decided really early on is, why don't we use this as an opportunity to compose our own music? It's something that we had been talking about for a long time, and with that time period, we felt this might be our opportunity. So, I was spending a lot of time, maybe like a lot of you, watching television, watching a lot of Netflix, and I think I got a subscription to everything. But I don't know if any of you out there are fans of The Outlander. It's originally a book, but it's been made into a series. And so my wife and I were watching that, and it was really inspiring. And the music of Scotland was just all prevalent throughout the episodes, and that's really where this piece began. So we each were composing different melodies and talking back and forth how we put it together. So this piece, Tehama, is inspired not only by that time period that we were together. This is the world premiere.
That's right. And I do want to mention one last thing. It's interesting how we composed the piece. Obviously, we were under literal quarantine at the time, and we weren't able to meet together. So we actually would write the music down and email it to each other, and then we would send audio recordings back and forth, FaceTimes, video calls, and we composed the entire thing apart from each other.
Yes.
And so this is kind of the apex of it all, the climax, coming together and being able to see it come together after all this back and forth distance. Really just represents a really bright spot in the midst of a very dark time in COVID. So I think you'll really enjoy it. And thanks again for sticking around at the concert. You'll really enjoy these last 2 pieces. And stick around afterwards. We'll do a little Q&A, and we might even play an encore.
And so here we go, into the next segment, which is first Sevillanas, second Tehama, which is Gaelic for time traveler.
All right. Hope you had fun. And again, I hope hope some of you guys were dancing at the end because that was super fun. And thank you so much for joining us. This was such a fun concert for us to play. Really fun for us to hang out with you tonight. And big thanks to the Tehama concert series, to Kathy and David Danke, and the whole experience. It's just been super fun. So, what do you think?
You know, we usually end our program, if we did a good job, with the audience applauding, and then we come out and do one encore. So if you'll indulge us. Indulge us?
That can be our next Jâca J thing.
That should be the title of our next composition. Indulge us. We'd like to perform one of our favorite pieces to perform, and also one of the pieces that people often request of us now.
So remember, we still have one part of the giveaway that's open. So just send us an email afterwards letting us know what you thought of the concert, good and bad things, and maybe your top 3 favorite pieces that you'd like to see on our future album.
Exactly, and we'll be looking at our email for the next couple days, so absolutely. So this next piece here is entitled Tamakun.
Yeah, enjoy a little encore. This is from the south of the border. Mexican duo arranged for guitar and clarinet.
Some of you out there clapping, just like this.
We know you're at home, but clap along. We know you're about to go to bed, but clap along. Thank you. Very strange playing that without any applause afterwards, right?
That's right.
So we thank you to the production crew for clapping for us.
Absolutely. Thank you all again so much for attending this concert. And you know what? Why don't we stick around?
Yeah, we'll stick around for a minute or so in the chat. If any of you want to do a little Q&A, ask us questions, get to know us, consider us at the merch table here after the concert. And big thanks to the CSU production crew, all of you guys out there. You guys have been awesome. We super, super, super appreciate you. And the folks at the Tehama concert series also appreciate you because this was a seamless, great show. So a lot of fun, a lot of fun. And now, let us know. Talk to us. We'll be here. And to make things a little less awkward, I might just kind of noodle around on the guitar so we have some background music.
Michelle
Calm
Hickok, you've been great on the chat. Really appreciate all of your comments. Susan, love the Outlander inspired and original piece. Yes, yes, of course, Murtaugh. Yes, yeah, Outlander has been your COVID escape binge, yes. It was for us too, it was for me too.
Wesley got a question. What kind of clarinet do you
You know, this is a Selmer Privilege, and so, you know, it looks a little bit different, right? But that's because traditionally you'd see silver rings around all of the joints, but instead they've put black rings, and so it does look pretty stealth, doesn't it? It's a Selmer Privilege. Oh, I'm glad you guys enjoyed your season opener. Absolutely. I see somebody put a flamenco dancer emoji.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite pieces. That's Sevillanas. Did you all enjoy that? The Spanish piece? It's hard for me not to dance when I'm performing that. Oh, we got some people saying include everything you played on your CD.
Hopefully we get it. It'd be
That
a
would
long
be
CD.
good. It'd be a long CD, but we've practiced it quite a bit now.
True. And don't feel
Thank
obligated
you.
to stay on the chat. If you're tired and need to go to bed, just go home. It's fine. We're just hanging out. We're hanging out for anybody who wants to.
Sharon Wickenheiser, I want to appreciate you sending that note. Yeah, it was
Yeah, thank you,
enjoyable for
Sharon.
us too,
Thank
and
you.
we really appreciate you letting
And
us
thank
know.
you for being so responsive in the chat. It's the closest we can get to feeling like we have an audience to play for. 'Cause It's a strange, unsettling feeling to play for an empty hall. I'll tell you.
E. McDonough said creative. That's great. Saliente. Very nice. I see some people enjoying the percussive guitar. Yep, Jackson did a great job adding that into our composition there, the Tehama, putting that.
Wanted to have some fun with it at the end. Get exciting, right?
Someone saying, get Childish Gambino to do some falsetto over that. Yeah, I think that was during the beatbox, I bet. We would be so lucky to get that. I think, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I say that because if we did something with Childish Gambino, I'm pretty sure we'd have more than, the number of subscribers we have now. Okay, yeah, the Sati and the Paredes. I'm glad that, David, you enjoyed the Danças Portuguesas. That's great. It's really unique piece on our program. Yay, Kyle Benson says, way too much fun for classical music.
Where have I heard that before?
Where have I heard that? Glad you agree. You know what, maybe I'm going to jam a little bit with Jackson. See what I can do here. So I think we'll maybe just go another 30 seconds. If anyone's still out there, we appreciate.
Thank you all for coming. It was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much. Okay, and follow us along, and then stay on with our journey. We'd appreciate it. Thank you.
What were the last 3 songs? We did Tehama, Sevillanas, and Tehama, it was Tehama, Sevillanas, and because Christine liked the last 3. Trasgo. Yes, that was the first piece that was written for us, like we said. Yeah. Great choice of the last 3 pieces.
Are we still live?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. We're still live, of course. Yeah, Trasgo.
It's so interesting. We always get different opinions about what people like.
It is actually one of the things we've noticed. We often do this. We'll ask folks which were their favorites, and it's always different pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the pieces on the program will be someone's favorite.
It's very true.
Yeah, that makes us feel great about our program.
Truthfully, we don't know when this stream will actually turn off, so we're just going to keep talking. So you guys if you're still on the stream, hang with us.
Coffee. Keep drinking
you guys
coffee from our
you
mugs.
can polish off your 3rd bottle of wine that you're on at this point in the night and enjoy the rest of the night, right?
Tomorrow's Saturday, right? Tomorrow's Saturday.
Is tomorrow Saturday? No, tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday, so one more work day for everyone.
But hey, we're all working from home anyway, so
Yeah.
turn the camera off tomorrow at work.
Good night.